Virtually any architectural feature on this building, we have a mold made. And we're making the actual parts. We've got some here. We'll take a look at them. They really are well done. You cannot tell the reproduction parts from the original, but we're having those parts made in Ohio. You might remember this was the old lobby. This is about a third of the new lobby. It was built in 1924. That assumes that in 1924 somebody had reasonably good taste. What we've done, if you remember the old theater, the floor was way too steep to walk. We're replacing the seats throughout the auditorium, including the balcony and that whole area up there. It goes all the way back here. You got all of these rooms. This is the passenger elevator. It goes from the basement to the second floor. So you'll be able to go up to the second floor by elevator if you need to. Where we're standing is the truck dock, so we'll be able to bring our trucks in off Franklin Street. We've designed it so that they will be able to, so we'll be able to use a 50-foot screen in the main auditorium, and each of these 3 rooms will have a 12 to 16-foot screen. You'll have the ability to bring in whatever you need in terms of tables and entertainment. This was the Grand Lounge. It's going to continue to be the Grand Lounge. This will be a really spectacular room when we get it all done. But the passageway from the new part to the old part, restrooms back here. This area that used to be kind of an overlook area is going to be a coat room. This shows you how big the scaffolding is. This all gets disassembled and it'll be powder coated, so we'll have new railing. The only thing we did is when we flaked off, the paint was flaked off. And so I had them skim the walls with new plaster. It was only about $5,000 more. It got rid of all of the imperfections. So you're going to basically see a brand new painted interior. And artwork that nobody could see before. And you'll see some of the dancing girls, I think, in every so often. We've got very nice capitals. They're going to be all highlighted, but they're normally done with a glaze. All of this is done by hand. I guess I was naive enough to think that they made a stencil and we're just going to spray it. No, it's all done. Somebody gets up and actually takes a small brush and has to cut in all along all of these ornamental plaster pieces. And then I mentioned the gold leaf. Gold leaf gets put in the center of almost all of these medallions, so it will really sparkle when that's done. This is the mushroom that you looked at for years. This thing is really kind of neat. It was made so that it actually moves. They tell me when the theater was originally open, they had dancing girls that would stand up here. I would not want to do that, but they had people do that. Can't tell you, it's rubbed on. It makes them pop out. Okay. It's a contrasting color. It's not white. Also the blue. There's a glaze that goes over everything in here. The glaze is the last thing they put on.
So how do we change the wall?
We aren't anywhere near done, but it'll give you an idea of what we're thinking of.
Is there lighting on the top of this?
There is. There's lighting all over this whole area. On the edges up here, theoretically, you never have to change or halogen.
You know, I got to go out on the dome at Notre Dame when they were rebuilding it about 15 years ago. And at the base of the statue, you're talking about all this being held by wires, there's a panel about this big